if you missed it. Oh, I got freaking foundation on this last year. Pisses me off. Many years ago, I think it was our first full summer here, and I bagged up a whole bunch of plums and I put them down on a table at the end of my driveway with a sign that says like fresh plums, freshly picked plums, please grab. And then I've like watched from my window like creepily, and some people took them in like the early hours, and then people started like picking up the bags and like throwing them out their windows as they drove off and stuff. And I was like, what is happening? The look of disgust on their face. And I made Andy go down there. I was like, Andy, I can't bring myself to walk all the way down to the end of the property and see like what the hell they were doing. They were mush. They were absolute mush. I was so embarrassed. And Andy was like working in the office at the time, which is what that room is. And he could not go down there for like an hour. And I was too embarrassed. I knew something was wrong, but I was too embarrassed. I had a table set up, a folding table, signs, bags. And I made Andy go down there like an hour later, and he like the plum story.
Oh, yes.
People were like, you should do it.
We're making jam.
We absolutely made jam, and it was terrible. I felt so bad, and I was just like so embarrassed because I was like, what are these people thinking? They're like, take my fresh plums, and they pick them up and it's just like brown jam. Anyways, that's why I'm not going to do that again. Cheers. This is my last freaking one. I got to go to the store, but the way I just cackled sitting here by myself. Okay. Same summer, I had a big yard sale. And I had this barbecue from our last house, and it was like in shambles. Still working order, mind you, but it was like dirty and crusty, and I was like, and it didn't, I had a free sign on it, but it didn't sell. So I was like, well, someone will surely like take this if I put it down at the bottom of my driveway again. So I rolled that sucker down there and walked back up to the house, and like all these people were stopping and looking at it, but then they would just like leave, and I'm like, okay. I do the walk of shame at like 6 o'clock at night to go haul that mother effer back up. And the sign had flipped over and said, make offer. That's wallpaper.
Pretty little baby, pretty little baby, pretty little baby. You say that maybe you'll be thinking of me and try to love me, pretty little baby. I'm hoping that you do. You can ask the flower.
I don't have a long mirror in here, but I wanted to share my swimsuit because my daughter, last night I put this on. We were sunbathing together, and she was like, oh my God, Mom, that's so cute. And she gave me a compliment, and that never happens. But I just feel so good in this swimsuit. It has like a little skirt, full coverage on the boot, and it has like a sports bra type bra that like holds the girls in. This is from Old Navy. It comes in tons of different colors, and I just linked it. I'm wearing a size large, and I love it.